But one thing I gotta say too, somebody was telling me something about the video I made about the Suicide Squad killing Batman, and someone said it was respectful. They said you have to consider too that Kevin Conroy signed up for this because I kept saying how it was disrespectful to Kevin Conroy. That I know you're saying he's talking like he's talking to me. So I know you're saying that bet they're disrespecting Batman and Kevin Conroy, but you always have to remember that Kevin Conroy didn't have to do this job. He signed on, which means he was okay. And I see your point, but let's also look at it in a different way. He unfortunately had colon cancer, right? He passed away of cancer. Rest in peace to the legend. He probably was thinking to himself, because we don't know if he was enjoying it. Because just because someone signs on for, we've heard that in entertainment business a lot of times. Someone does something doesn't mean they enjoyed it. They hear the backstory that he or she didn't want things to happen that way. They were disagreeing, but just for sake of getting the money, he did it. He did it. We've heard those stories before, and we don't know what the story is for Kevin Conroy because we can also look at it in you're the way you said it, and also the way that could also be where he had colon cancer. He has a family. From what I know, I don't really get into people's personal life, but I heard he had a family. All this other stuff with behind the scenes. Maybe he was trying to get as many jobs as he could before he passed on. We gotta look at it that way. He probably hated this part. He probably hated this project. Maybe he loved it. We don't know. But we've also heard of people who are sick or about to pass on, and they're like, let me try to get a little bit more from my family as a gift before I leave. We don't know. It could have been that way. Just another thought. You could be right that maybe Kevin Conroy liked it, and then if that's the case, rest in peace to the legend. But why would you like something like this? I don't know. But I seriously doubt. I seriously doubt just as a fan, and I'm speaking as a fan. I don't know him personally, never met him personally. I don't even know his personal life. When I heard about the colon cancer, that was a shock, and I was praying for him and all that stuff. So I'm not talking as someone who knows him, but it could also be because we've heard it millions of times with other celebrities and actors and musicians, whatever, that they'll do a project, but it doesn't mean they enjoyed it. So yes, he could have signed on for it, but it also could have been he knew he had colon cancer and let me leave something even more. He probably has enough, but let me leave something more for my family. This project is terrible, but at least for my family, they'll get this check. And then, because he has, according to what I've been told, he has two other projects that he's about to do that he's done already after Suicide Squad. Maybe he was trying to get them out before he passed on. I don't know. We don't know. So it could go either way. I seriously doubt him being such an icon will want to go out like that. I'm pretty sure, he'd be nice. Pretty sure he was nice to everybody in the offices and in front of the cameras. But when he signed on for, I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, he was like, really? This is how I gotta do it? And he would know Batman more than a lot of us. He's played him for a long time. He knows that Batman could figure out a way to get out of Brainiac's control. He got out of Darkseid's control. You telling me he can't get out of Brainiac's control? Brainiac is really smart, but come on. There's a reason Darkseid wanted Batman to work with him when he had him under his control. Darkseid villains respect Batman, because Batman can get out on basically almost anything. So, I'm pretty sure he was like, I'm pretty sure Batman can get out. But they wanted to go a different route. And Kevin Conroy played along. But knowing his situation, and it's respectable that he's like, let me leave something more for my family. Because, I'm about to pass on if that's how he looked at it. But I don't know. Anyway, let's look at this video. I just wanted to answer that.